They're actually the guy at Yavin Station, he will buy things for more credits than pretty much anywhere else. So like we'll sell our racing bonds that we got from the swoop race here. We'll sell them over there. I think we'll probably go there like every time we finish a planet and just see. I think his stock changes every so often and whatnot, but let's see if we can get those moisture
Greetings again from the offices of Zerker Corporation.
Vaporators.
Is this about bounties or something else?
I don't know actually. Ask about our agreement?
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well.
Oh,
when you do.
don't worry,
We don't
I
have any
will.
new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea.
Yep.
And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerker Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner.
Okay.
Farewell.
Wait, the non-violent solution? Well, she might not actually give it to me. Maybe he will. Oh, a swoop jog. I know I don't have the crazy suicide parts you're looking for. Want to ask about bounties? Guess we'll talk to her and say
Greetings
that
again from the
the non-violent option. There may be a non-violent solution to this.
You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again.
Okay.
Farewell.
Well, what do I gotta do? The Zergs have made it clear they're not interested in a peaceful solution to the Sand People attacks. They want you to kill them all. So now the question is, where the hell do I get those Vaporators from? Go, who do I gotta talk to here? Let's go ahead and take well, it's fine, I guess. I was gonna take the mission out.
Greetings again. Of course. For your... Of course. For your... Farewell.
Maybe there's a trigger in town or something, or we find them out on the Dune Sea or something like that. Don't know where we would get those from if we're not going to get them from Zerker Corp. I don't think we could just find them like randomly in town. Dun, 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 dun. Droid man's not gonna have it. None of these people are gonna have it. Could ask the Jawa here if he knows. We've already asked all these questions, so I'm not going to read this stuff out loud. I just want to see if there's anything in here that I can ask him about the moisture things. Doesn't say anything.
Oh, it's you again. Well, good hunting out there.
Where the hell would this stuff be at? I don't think we can go to the Eastern Dune Sea. I'm pretty sure we can't. We can take a look over here and see. I'm gonna avoid those things for now. We can't talk to any of the sand people in their territory. So somebody, if it's not out here and we can't go to the Eastern, then it's got to be somebody in town. Maybe at the hunting lodge or something? Because Zerka Corp made it clear they don't want to help. So I'm not sure. Let's ask these gentlemen over here. Miners.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
Wait, didn't we already do this? We don't gotta fight sand people again, do we?
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers.
Zerka.
That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job.
Sand people?
Just that they attack everything on... The company tried to arm us and even said... We're not soldiers. It's like a fortress.
Yeah.
I don't have time for... Yes. The Jawas will salvage it eventually.
So, no help there. Man. Well, I'm gonna try and go to the east side over here. But let's see if it lets me go in there. If it does, then that's definitely where we need to go. If not, then... I actually don't know. So I can't. I cannot. Okay, so go back to the Ebon Hawk then. Somebody clearly in town has to give us the moisture evaporators. Somebody here in town's got to give it to us. Let's check the hunting lodge, I guess. If we have to go to the cantina, we will. Don't see any options on him. No, doesn't look like he's gonna say anything. I doubt it's the hunting lodge. It's not the hunting lodge, it's not Zerka Corp because they don't say anything else. They're just random guys.
Hello again. Is there something else?
Panic. No. I mean, the only other places we can go, it's not going to be Swoop Race. Cantina, maybe? Cantina might be our best bet. If it's not the cantina, though, then I'm not sure. Really don't know. Who's... Come on! Come on, you droid! Why are you running in slow-mo for? What's the deal, man? I don't even know who... Zerka Corp? These guys?
Get lost, Spacer.
Nope. Hell no. Not gonna be any of these guys.
You again.
No, it's... Somebody would have an option for it. He's not gonna have anything because he's a Zoc player. I mean, I guess I could go to the droid shop and ask, but I don't think so. Is there anybody out here that's named that I can talk to? Trade officer. Probably not. Nope.
With Terrace gone, I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
Sand people wiped out my moisture farm. And what does Zerka do? Nothing.
I'm actually confused. I don't know where I can get these from. He's not gonna talk to me. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know where to go next. I mean, it clearly has to be in town. It can't be out there because you're not just gonna randomly find the moisture stuff. You have to get it from somewhere, and it's most likely in town.
What?
Let's look it up, I guess, because I could spend, you know, the next 30 minutes roaming around trying to find it when it could be like some event that triggers in the desert, or there's someone here that I need to talk to, but it's not happening. Where the hell do you get these from? Go to the Zerka office and talk to the Rhodian behind the counter. Oh, we did that though.
Yes?
I talked to the guy in the Zerka office, but judging from the options that I saw, there was no indication that there was going to be any talk of what I wanted. God damn it, dude, for real? Bait.
Huh?
Why are you so slow? The slowest droid NA.
Yes?
Huh?
Sure.
Let's see. I mean, maybe there was an option that I just didn't see, but... What do you have available for purchase? Bounties. Zerka Corporation. Ordinary. We asked that, we asked that, we asked that. The only thing we didn't ask was purchase. Looking for unique things. Do you have any moisture Vaporators? I may, but this is not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. What do you want for them? Or what do you want them for? So, okay. So yeah, he had an option that we just need to talk to, but... When we first arrived here, and we came in here, and I asked him this question, and... You know, there was nothing from it, so I figured, okay, well, I'm never gonna buy anything here. But, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. It's just... I guess when you don't play this game for a couple weeks, you forget. I don't know. I know it said that to come here, though, and when we talked to that lady, it sounded like it was a... And then the log updated, it sounded like, oh, this is not where you're supposed to get it from. But, to exchange with the sand people to stop their attacks. That's not really your concern, is it? It'd be better if you showed me the stock. You don't want to make me angry. Of course, I'll show you what I have, but don't push your luck with those threats. It's not polite. Well, I have 2 of the finest Vaporators that Zerka Corporation produces. Of course, they only produce 1 model right now. Price is 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. Could you be persuaded to lower the price? Why do you even ask that? Just persuade him, man. Well, I don't think that's very likely. I have to cover my cost, you know. Force persuade. You will lower the price. Of course, I want to lower the price, but Zerka regulations... who cares about those, right? I'll lower the price to 200 credits, but that is it. Don't even ask again. Could you be persuaded to lower the price? No, I'll just pay 200 for it. 200's nothing. We can win that back easy playing some Zoc. Fine. I assume you'll be able to handle the deployment of them. They're surprisingly light. Pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Alright. We got it. Now we can run back to the sand people. Let me run as freaking HK, because this man, this droid, runs slow as hell. I can't even upgrade his stuff, right? You actually you can. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't really change his defense though. Developed by engineer Hoot Halen, this plating relies more on deflecting angles than exotic alloys. Though more for the factory floor, plating of this type is seeing more general use. Light but effective. This upgrade can mean the difference between repair and replacement if a droid comes to harm. Put that on, I guess. Dun, dun. We need a better gun for you, Mr. HK. Oh, that's good though. Security interface. Guess put this on. Flamethrower? Sure. Okay.
What?
Well, I said I was gonna walk as you. Alright, so now we gotta run back to the Sand People Enclave and give them their moisture things.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Good hunting out there.
Yes?
Run fast. Ignore those things because those are a pain to kill. I would say they're a pain to kill with this group, because they don't really do that much damage with their blasters and stuff like that. I really need to like upgrade and get some better guns for them. But we really haven't made too much credits up to this point. But now that we have all those like 80 something racing bonds and the desert raid plates, we go to Yavin and we just sell them. And We'll be rich, dude. We'll be so damn rich. Okay, let's see if we can go in here. Now, I know that I'm auto-saving, or quick-saving, but we really aren't doing anything right now. So just let me walk past here. Maybe hard save it when we get up to the enclave and go inside. So we can run. I think they have mines set up here, but yeah, I think we got some of them. We didn't get them all. Did get some of them. All the way up here. Alright, sick. Let's go ahead. Let's just save over this, because this is what we're doing. So, thus far, we've talked to the sand people. They want to get moisture evaporators, so that way they can go farther out into the desert. But we needed to grab those from Zerka Corp somehow. And then we talked to HK, got a little bit of backstory, did our first repair on him, and yeah. That's what we've done thus far. Even through the layers of wrappings, you can tell the Sand People warrior is disgusted by your presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Well, then I guess he won't get his moisture converters then, huh? Tell him we have the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Alright, let's see what we got here. If you can read anything in the Sand People's chieftain's emotions, it seems that he is surprised that you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Dun, dun, dun. Tell him we have evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward.
Ooh.
Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Result in death? I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Okay. Ask about the star map.
Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way.
Oh!
Translation.
Nice.
His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Uh-oh. A crate dragon? What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Alright. Nice. Ask him about captives. This seems like a sensitive subject here, but we're gonna ask.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask him if he knows the Jawas Izz's told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. I can do that. Ask him if he knows about Mission's brother, Griff.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we can do it, Master.
Okay. That's it for now, then. Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Nice. Man, for some reason, I remember this being like a tedious process or something. Like that there was more dialogue than what we've seen. I don't know, man. I do know that if you try to go in these wicker bins, then they all become hostile and you gotta fight them all. So I'm not gonna do, no, don't do, no! I'm not gonna do that and then immediately click there. Hell. Wait, why are you getting attacked?
Efficiency added.
Just file!
It's all bugged anyway. Lord Almighty.
Ready.
I literally did not mean to click there. I was just looking and moving the camera, and apparently I clicked. It's alright, we'll just skip through all this here.
Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
I was showing it off for science there.
Yep.
Extra.
Information on the Sand People culture.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Why are they so hostile to outsiders?
Translation.
Watch me have to reload, because I'm asking this.
Translation. He says that the fact that you have to ask, this is just one more example of your ignorance as an outsider, Master. He says you are blind. Translation. His people believe they are part of the land, living with it. You and your kind dare to raise yourself above it. You remove yourself. Translation. That act of removal makes you an outsider, separate from all that is important. You could never understand how unwelcome you are.
Wow. What do you mean, raise myself above the land?
Translation. Translation. He says that outsiders use machines to convey them and to make their lives easier. This severs a connection with the land. Translation. Connection to the soil must be made through flesh. A sacred animal is the only external tool to be used.
Asked why he bargained for the Vaporators when they're unnatural? Oof. Could have caused some issues there. Tell me the history of your clan.
Translation.
He probably won't.
Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Okay. Can we meet the storyteller?
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation: to speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
How could I prove I am a worthy warrior?
Translation. Translation: he doesn't know, Master. His people usually kill outsiders. Since you are an outsider yourself, that would not suffice. Translation: the greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a great dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon pearl. Discussed. I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
Watch me. What is a dragon pearl?
Translation.
We gotta go there anyway. I mean, we're gonna kill the crate dragon.
Translation: stones polished in the gullet of the beast. Apparently they are valuable items.
Okay, that's it then.
Translation. Translation: we are free to leave.
Okay, let's not loot anything. Save the game over what we just saved. There you go. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's look at the log that's been updated. Worthy of history. Got to get the Dragon Pearl. Fair trade. We got the chieftain's permission to get the Jawas back. We know where the Sand People told us where the star map is. Eastern Dune. Gotta get rid of the crate dragon first. And we also got his gaffy stick as well. Which actually, what does it look like? Because at this point, like, unless you are not a Jedi, being like Karth or Canderous or Zalbar, pretty much anybody like that, you know, those types of characters are better suited for, you know, blasters, ranged weapon, but you wouldn't really need to use like vibroblades and stuff like that. I don't know, I just feel like they become useless like once you get your Jedi powers and all that. I mean, for your character, but for other characters it might not be a bad idea depending on who's going to use it and whatnot. 1 to 8 physical damage bonus, on hit poison, average weakness DC 20. A variation of the traditional gaffy stick or Gatterfee, marked as a chieftain's weapon by the leather emblem that has been crudely fused onto the main 4 blades. Its superior craftsmanship and slightly ornate appearance also serve to set it above the average gaffy. I mean, that would be kind of cool to hold on to, depending on how much I would sell it for. God, I didn't mean to whip them out here. Sand People female. Ignores you. Doom, 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 doom. Cool looking mask. Now, honestly, I would not want to work or talk with Sand People because they're savages, they're raiders, they're bad, they're technically bad people. I know that we're bad too, but I mean they usually just kill people for no reason, pretty much. So, oh, look at this one, trying to look sexy over here. I will say that their design looks pretty dope though. I've always liked their design. But yeah, I basically don't want to loot anything here because bad things occur. Like, even if I try to loot this, I bet you something bad happens. I'll try it though. It's technically it's not a locked thing. Bantha fodder. Doesn't really do anything. Okay, so before we leave, let's go ahead and release the captives. And then we will, I guess, head to the eastern Dune Sea, I guess. Don't need to talk to any of these people because we can't. But I will come back here. We might wipe them out. We'll see. I do know that for a fact, whatever you do here, whether you kill them all or you help them out peacefully and whatnot, the weird thing about it is you don't get any alignment changes. There's no light side points or dark side points for any actions that you do here. So it just seems meaningless, right? It's kind of weird. But that's just how it is. Pretty sure I can loot this. As long as it's not locked, we're good. Oh, these droid parts. Broken droid. All these droid parts here. Where are the captives at? Chieftain's room. Oh, there's a lot of people over here. It's probably over here somewhere. Jawas. I see Jawa feet right here.